Thanks for joining us on National Focus. I'm Shaakira Pierre. Coming up, public support program to expand. Community policing program begins in Calibishie, and 13 to pursue bachelor's and master's degrees in China. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after this.
Think water, think life. Water refreshes, restores, cleans, and enhances growth. Potable water is a benchmark for development. DOWASCO is serious about its mandate to ensure easy access to potable water island-wide and provide sewage services for a cleaner environment. DOWASCO is your water and sewage company.
Thanks for staying with us. The Honorable Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit, has announced his government's intention to expand the public support program. The program is executed by the Office of the Prime Minister and meets the immediate needs of applicants. Those needs often focus on urgent housing, medical and financial challenges.
The public support program administered from the Office of the Prime Minister has been remarkable in attempting to address and resolve this challenge. I am satisfied, however, that a time has come for us to create the necessary administrative structures that will allow government to be more accessible and also more receptive to the needs of our citizens. People having emergencies, whether health, domestic or financial, should not in 2016 be bounced around from pillar to post in search of a remedy. I believe there ought to be clearly demarcated structures for channeling of such concerns.
This is why the program will now feature 4 district offices.
Accordingly, Madam Speaker, it is my intention in this new financial year to broaden the scope of the public support program with the establishment of a fully staffed secretariat encompassing 4 regional centers located in the north, south, east and west of Dominica to cater to the needs of our citizens. Suitably qualified and skilled social care coordinators will be employed and deployed in these respective centers to garner all relevant information for processing by the central office, which shall remain an agency of the Office of the Prime Minister.
Honorable Skerrit went further to describe the reasons for this expansion.
I can already hear some in our midst complaining of the perpetuation of a welfare state and a mendicant mentality. They are entitled to their point of view and can continue to espouse it. I do not subscribe to the dictum that all men and women are equal in the sight of the retailer. If persons do not have the wherewithal to help themselves, then I believe firmly that it is the responsibility of the state to help them. We have to continue to wage a frontal war on poverty in this country, and I intend to simplify the process where the concerns of citizens can be addressed and remedied in an expedited and dignified manner.
$5 million from the Citizenship by Investment program is making this possible. On Wednesday, 13 individuals were presented with notices of admission from 11 top universities in China to pursue their bachelor's and master's degrees. 11 of the students were chosen by the Chinese Scholarship Council, CSC, and 2 were accepted for the Ministry of Commerce program under the Chinese Government Scholarship Program. MOFCOM Scholarship is set up by the Ministry of Commerce of the People's Republic of China to further strengthen the communication and cooperation between China and other countries, as well as to develop talents for developing countries. MOFCOM mainly sponsors the young and the middle-aged talents from recipient countries to pursue their postgraduate degrees education in China. Students will gain degrees in science, engineering, medicine, finance, management, psychology, and business. Honorable Minister for Education, Peter Seja, conveyed the Ministry of Education and the Government of Dominica's gratitude for what he considers to be invaluable and tangible input to human resource development.
The Ministry of Education has been among the prime beneficiaries of such assistance. We can speak of the construction of some of our schools through grant funding from the People's Republic of China. But importantly, we can also boast of the development of our human resource over the years with significant contributions through scholarships and opportunities for learning to our people.
His Excellency China's Ambassador to Dominica, Li Jiangning, recalled that over 150 Dominican students have benefited from the program so far. He told students at the ceremony that they will not be alone, although they will be far from home.
Dear recipients, there's a Chinese saying, amity between peoples holds the key to sound relations between states. The friendship and cooperation between China and Dominica are based on mutual respect and have benefited both peoples. People-to-people exchanges play an important role in deepening our friendship and understanding. I sincerely hope you will all become the folk ambassadors of Dominica to China, introducing Dominica to your Chinese friends and introducing a vivid, living China to Dominica when you come back. Your Chinese classmates will welcome you, the folk ambassadors from the beautiful nature island of Dominica. I sincerely wish all of you a smooth journey and a thoroughly rewarding experience in China.
The Honorable Minister for Education shared his sentiments with the Chinese ambassador and the scholarship recipients.
Rest assured, Excellency, that the government of Honorable Roosevelt Skerritt, and indeed the people of our beloved country, are deeply thankful for your generous contribution to our country over the past years. We assure you that we will do all within our power to continue to foster even deeper relationships with the government of the People's Republic of China, thus strengthening the solid bonds of friendship. I wish to exhort you, the students who have been selected, to maximize on the opportunity afforded to you. Work hard and represent your country to the best of your ability.
Dominica established diplomatic relations with the People's Republic of China in 2004. Since then, the country has assisted the island in human resource, health and infrastructural development, among others. In more news, the Labour Party government 2 years ago identified and sympathized with seniors aged 70 and over who had given the best of their lives in service to country but were not entitled to pension payments. These aging Dominicans were once farmers, hucksters, domestic workers, shopkeepers, and tradesmen. In their prime years, they were not able to contribute or save enough for their retirement years. Today, they are largely destitute. In 2014, a system was put in place through which these elders could receive $200 per month as income. Now, Parliament has agreed to raise that amount by 50%.
What concerns me, Madam Speaker, is that we have a duty as a nation to provide for our seniors and to ensure that they live healthy and dignified lives in the twilight of the years. In 2014, we mandated that they receive $200 a month. This has helped, but in my opinion, it is not enough. The Citizenship by Investment program has been of enormous assistance to Dominica in helping to boost revenues, and government feels strongly that its most vulnerable citizens should benefit directly from this program. Therefore, Madam Speaker, I am pleased to announce a 50% increase in the non-contributory allowance. a 50% increase in the non-contributory allowance, social allowance for persons 70 years and older, from $200 a month to $300 a month. Effective 1st September 2016. Yes.
The thinking is that every resident of Dominica, both individual and corporate, benefits from the returns of the Citizenship by Investment program. The Honorable Prime Minister went on to say that those who have contributed to Social Security but receive less than $200 a month have also been considered. They too will benefit from an increase.
It has been of concern to us as a government that some pensioners receive less than $55 a week for contributing to the system. Were these levels to remain in effect, it would create the anomaly whereby persons who did not contribute would, as of September 1st, be receiving more than those who did. This clearly would not be acceptable. Madam Speaker, as Minister responsible for Social Security, I propose immediately upon passage of this budget to meet with the board and directors of DSS to create a mechanism whereby the bottom tiers of Social Security pensions will be brought cumulatively to no less than the same $300 a month level as a seniors allowance paid by central government. Furthermore, I request that there be an actuary study into what additional increment can be granted to DSS pensioners currently receiving between $300 and $500 a month. So while they will not receive the same percentage increase as those who were below 300, they too would by 1st January 2017 also receive a proportionate increase in the amounts received.
These changes will mean that for the first time, all retired seniors 70 and over will be recipients of a reasonable income. Dominica's Social Security has been commended for what is being described as a remarkable job in managing the resources of the workers of this country. A pilot community policing program which has been promoted by the Honorable Minister for Justice, Rayburn Blackmore, will be launched on Friday, August 5th in the community of Calibishie. The Honorable Justice Minister made this announcement during the 2016-2017 budget debate last week. Honorable Blackmore has been promoting and pursuing a community policing action plan from the Dominica Police Force for the purpose of reducing and preventing crime, especially in residential areas. Earlier this year, the Honorable Minister had identified the Northeast to pilot the program.
We, Madam Speaker, have gotten from the police an action plan for the community policing plan, which is critical because we need to forge better alliances between the police and the public for the express purpose of reducing and preventing crime, Madam Speaker. And on the 5th of August, the police force shall be launching a community policing program in the village of Calibishie, Madam Speaker. I've been told that the people are very much enthused and looking forward to that. Thereafter, we shall go to Woodford Hill and then Penville and then move towards the other localities and communities within the country.
Honorable Blackmore has been encouraging Dominicans to be vigilant in reporting suspicious behavior. He is confident that the community policing plan will foster greater alliance between police and the public. The Honorable Justice Minister stated that the social and economic systems in any country can only operate well when there is an appreciation for the rule of law. The Minister revealed another initiative which will begin soon for police to more effectively serve the needs of the people.
There's a well-designed school program, Madam Speaker, all geared towards trying to get rid of that sense of suspicion that exists between the police and the public. The police force is not and cannot be seen as an entity in and of itself. The police department in any country gets its authority from its people, and therefore it has to be responsive to the needs of its people. It is the people of Dominica, and it's the people in any civilized society who elect a government to put in place functionaries to provide basic services for the citizens. And the police department is one of those departments, and we have to ensure that the police do what they're supposed to do to protect the people of Dominica.
GIS News has been informed that the launch of the community policing program has been postponed to August 19, 2016. The Ministry of Justice has been allocated $46.9 million for the 2016-2017 fiscal year. You're watching National Focus. More when we return. Welcome back. Fathers who have the means but shirk their paternal responsibilities have been warned. When the Honorable Prime Minister, Finance Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit presented the 2016-2017 estimates of expenditure, he identified slacking fathers who leave the care of their children solely to mothers.
The issue of delinquent fathers is one that I will address and deal with in the months ahead. So be warned. I hereby give early warning to those men who are able but who are not taking proper care of the children that their happy-go-lucky days are coming to an end very soon. My philosophy on this is simple. Pay up or go up. The maintenance bill will therefore be brought before the Parliament for consideration before the end of 2016.
The Child Maintenance Bill is one of 6 model family law bills of the OECS Family Law and Domestic Violence Project. Several consultations have taken place to discuss these draft bills with stakeholders in order to harmonize Dominica's law with others of the region. As the government of Dominica continues to improve the country's human capital through education and training, the Ministry of Education, with assistance from the government of Japan, has launched an auto mechanics program to begin at the Dominica Grammar School in September 2016. This is the report coming from the Honorable Minister for Education and Human Resource Development, Peter Senja, during the 2016-2017 budget debate last week.
With the addition of 2 CNC turning machines, 1 automobile gas tester, and 1 diesel smoke tester donated by the government of Japan under the Japan's non-project grant aid for provision of industrial products. The Dominica Grammar School is now positioned to deliver auto mechanics from September 2016. Madam Speaker, this is an achievement that we can be proud of.
The Honorable Minister, during his presentation, clarified that his ministry has sought to expand the Technical Vocational Education and Training, TVET, in addition to the Caribbean Vocational Qualification, CVQ, system, which is currently being implemented by his ministry.
I am happy to report that coming out of the CVQ pilot program at the Dominica Grammar School, the Goodwill Secondary School, and the Northeast Comprehensive School, this year, 28 of our students have completed final assessment at the Caribbean Vocational Qualification CVQ Level 1 in 3 areas, namely food preparation, garment production, and crop production, respectively. And crop production, Honorable Member for the Wesley constituency, is really agriculture. Madam Speaker, with the addition of 2 CNC turning machines, 1 automobile gas tester, and 1 diesel smoke tester donated by the government of Japan under the Japan's non-project grant aid for provision of industrial products. The Dominica Grammar School is now positioned to deliver auto mechanics from September 2016. Madam Speaker, this is an achievement that we can be proud of.
Honorable Serja had some advice for tradesmen.
We want the tradesmen who are out there to maximize on these opportunities, take advantage so that schools like Dominica Grammar School, Goodwill Secondary, and Northeast can become state-of-the-art learning centers that do not close their doors. And this is our mission within the Ministry of Education at 2 o'clock, but that they can continue offering opportunities for the workforce, because we require retooling and retraining of our workforce.
The Ministry of Education and Human Resource Development will receive an allocation of $68 million for the 2016-2017 financial year. Coming up, your Creole highlights with McPherson, St. Luce.
Allô tout le monde, bienvenue à ces nouvelles en créole. Non moins, c'est McPherson, St. Louis. Premièrement, Dominique a continué à bénéficier de bonnes relations qui ont existé entre pays là et puis People's Republic of China. En effort là, People's Republic of China a continué à Dominique opportunité pour taper des degrés en université pays là. Once Dominique receive scholarship pour étudier en China. Et on cérémonie pour en place mercredi où là ces étudiants là recevraient papier orientation à eux. Quand même si le ministère de l'Éducation, honorable Peter Saint-Jean, ça encore ses testimonies, bonnes relations diplomatiques Dominique établies et puis China en l'année 2004.
Depuis 2004, les Dominique établit relations avec pays chinois, qui tous les années nous voyons des peuples dominicains étudier en pays chinois. Et aujourd'hui là, ça nous a fait, nous avons officiellement c'est 13 étudiants jeunes moun certificat pour entrer dans une université en pays chinois. Et moi je veux dire pour nous en Dominique, pour nous en ministre d'éducation et aussi gouvernement Dominique, c'est une grande affaire pour nous puisque on a changé chaque temps passé qui premier ministre a déclaré qui nous voulons ni graduate en toute case en Dominique et avec ces activités ça yo nous qui a donc grand part nous adressé problème ça là et moi voulais encourager ces jeunes gens et ces parents ces jeunes gens ça yo qui étudier en pays Chine pour prendre l'avantage opportunité qui gouvernement ka ba yo pour éduquer quoi yo et pour retourner et faire une contribution pour le développement Dominique.
En même temps, ambassadeur China pour Dominique Excellency Li Jiangning encourager ces étudiants-là pour prendre l'avantage opportunité ça là, ils taper, étudier bien et puis retourner faire une contribution pour le développement corps à eux en pays là. Il dit que joignent d'autres étudiants en Dominique en China, aussi étudiants chinese, comme ça, ils pas obligé de payer, passe et tenir monde là pour supporter yo et puis ça yo ka fait. La nouvelle gouvernement Dominique a mis en place pour jeunes femmes qui naissent enfants, ça ou femmes seules, et puis un programme insurance qui pour implémenter. C'est le premier ministre honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerritt, qui mettait en place et puis sécurité sociale Dominique pour assister ces catégories monde là. Premier ministre a fait parole ça pendant la présentation budget l'année ça. Premier ministre a dit qu'il a gardé $5 millions qui pour mettre à ses côtés pour catégorie ces monde là bénéficier. Jeunes femmes qui travaillent en secteur hôtel, petit était prise en parmi d'autres catégories. Premier ministre a dit programme ça là qu'a expecté bonne l'année prochaine. Et des catégories ces monde là qui registré à bas un scheme insurance qui est one service by you et puis petits affaires. Premier ministre a dit programme comme ça déjà implémenté en d'autres pays et puis Dominique ça implémenté en l'intérêt jeune maman. la nouvelle, Dominicien qui a reçu trainement en ICT, l'occasion Center of Excellence en State College Dominic, or the Tutors India, qui a facilité le programme ICT Salah. Si l'on directeur Telecoms Bennett Thomas, trainement là qui a pris place pour positionner Dominicien, courir l'occasion là, laisser Indians là qui quittent.
You can't have training Indians là parce que à comment dire Indians là c'est yo bon ça. So Dominicien can't have Indians. Mais ces Indians là yo là only pour des années. So ça nous fait ça programme ça qu'a fait c'est nous les Indians là qu'a train en Dominicien pour faire ces mêmes bagages ça. So là yo aller nous monde ça qu'a fait ça. Et il y a aussi des gens qui a train à ce même topic ça. So nous savons qu'il y a trainer of trainers. Vous savez, gens ça là c'est indien là, yo qui train monde. Et nous gens qui ne peuvent train à bagay à various bagages ça. So les enfants et mon travail ça aller à centre et Dominicien qui train à ces bagages ça que nous fait.
Mais c'est mesdames, ça c'est tout pour nouvelles en créole pour à présent. Non, moi c'est McPherson Saint Luce. Au revoir.
Do you know that plastics take 15 to 1,000 years to decay? Plastic degrades the environment. Let's reduce and reuse plastic. It will help the environment. That's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow our Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. Live streaming is also available on our YouTube channel 24 hours a day. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I'm Shaakira Pierre. Thanks for watching and join us again next time on National Focus.